इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। आहे जितने भी नबी हैं तेरे दर पे ही झुके हैं अल्लाह। आहे जितने भी नबी हैं तेरे दर पे ही झुके हैं। मैं भी मांगता तेरे दर का, मैं भी मांगता तेरे दर का। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। चिड़ियों की चहकार में अल्लाह, कूचे में बाजार में अल्लाह, मस्जिद में मीनार में अल्लाह, सांसों की तकरार में अल्लाह, गुलशन में गुलजार में अल्लाह, फूलों की महकार में अल्लाह, सहरा में कोहसार में अल्लाह, तारों के अनवार में अल्लाह, दरियाओं की दार में अल्लाह, दरियाओं की दार में अल्लाह, मोमिन की यलगार में अल्लाह, गाजी की ललकार में अल्लाह, हजर में अल्लाह, शजर में अल्लाह, हजर में अल्लाह, शजर में अल्लाह, सिद्दीक और उमर में अल्लाह, उस्मा के किरदार में अल्लाह, हैदर की तलवार में अल्लाह, हबशी के तकरार में अल्लाह, हबशी के तकरार में अल्लाह, नबी के हर एक यार में अल्लाह, नबी के हर एक यार में अल्लाह, कुरआन की तफसीर में अल्लाह, अरशा की ततहीर में अल्लाह, बहर में अल्लाह, बर में अल्लाह, बहर में अल्लाह, बर में अल्लाह, कुल कायनात में अल्लाहू। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, 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 ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। अब आपके सामने चंद अशार कुरान के ऊपर पेश कर रहा हूँ। कुरान हयाते इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। कुरान हयाते इंसान है, कुरान हयाते इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। क्या शान ये रब ने दे डाली, हर नुतक पे कुरान है जारी। क्या शान ये रब ने दे डाली, हर नुतक पे कुरान है जारी। वो बूढ़े जवान या हो बच्चे, ये याद सभी को अजबर है। कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। कुरान हुआ है नाजिलवा महबूब नबी मुसल पर। कुरान हुआ है नाजिलवा महबूब नबी मुसल पर। आ देख जरा तू मस्कन को, सीना है नबी ये अनवर है। आ देख जरा तू मस्कन को, सीना है नबी ये अनवर है। कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। मंशूर हिदायत कुरान है, दस्तूर अताअत कुरान है, मंशूर हिदायत कुरान है, दस्तूर अताअत कुरान है, हक बात की दावत कुरान है, तू मान ले इसकी बेहतर है, कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। हर सिमत जहालत की जुल्मत इस नूर खुदा ने तोड़ी है, हर सिमत जहालत की जुल्मत इस नूर खुदा ने तोड़ी है, रोशन ये जहां कुरान से है, इसके रहने से चमका दर दर है, रोशन ये जहां कुरान से है, इसके रहने से चमका दर दर है। अस्हाब नबूवत के तारे कुरान से रोशन है सारे, अस्हाब नबूवत के तारे कुरान से रोशन है सारे, कुरान भी इस पर शाहिद है, हर एक जहां से बरतर है, कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है। कुरान से ताल्लुक जो तोड़े, न पूछ तो उसकी बदबख्ती, कुरान से ताल्लुक जो तोड़े, न पूछ तो उसकी बदबख्ती, उकबा में मिलेगी रुसवाही है, वहां से वो इंसान बदतर है, उकबा में मिलेगी रुसवाही है, वहां से वो इंसान बदतर है। कुरान से हो रिश्ता ऐसा के पढ़ता ही रहूं मैं कुरान को, कुरान से हो रिश्ता ऐसा के पढ़ता ही रहूं मैं कुरान को, बन जाए जो आमिल की लाली, कुरान तो उसका जेवर है, कुरान का जो हाफिज बन जाए दुनिया में वो इज्जत पाएगा, कुरान का जो हाफिज बन जाए दुनिया में वो इज्जत पाएगा, अल्लाह का करम उस पर होगा, जन्नत में वो रुतबा पाएगा, कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है, कुरान हयात इंसान है, कुरान हमारा रहबर है।
Respected brothers, before I call our Sheikh to you, I would like to say something about this madrasa. This is Al-Falaah Learning Center. We purchased this building in 2011. When we first opened this masjid, Hazrat came for Iftatah, and it was very small mosque. The way we are standing now, it was a small garden, and on the other side was the toilet and wuzukhana. Now we took the toilet and wuzukhana on the front, and we got the garden into masjid, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, when we bought this building was 440,000, and the complete work was done, cost us 80,000. Recently we are in debt 170,000 pounds. So inshallah, this will all has to be covered from our local brothers, generous brothers, through their donations. Now inshallah, before dua, our Hafiz Saeed will complete his. This is our 4th student who's becoming Hafiz from our Hifz class. Now I need to call our Sheikh Hazrat Moulana Abdur himself to start his bayan.
कौन कुरान सुनने वाला हाफिज है? हाँ है, इसका मुंह देखें।
हाफिज सहीद
हाँ माशाल्लाह, इधर बैठो बेटे। माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह,
ये स्कूल बन रहा है अभी, कॉलेज जा रहा है, कॉलेज से
माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह। अस्सलामु अलैकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम व रहमतुल्लाह।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नहमदुहु व नस्तईनुहु व नस्तगफिरुहु व नु'मिनु बिही व नतवक्कलु अलैहि व नऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिन शुरूरि अनफुसिना व मिन सय्यिआति अअमालिना मन यहदिहिल्लाहु फला मुदिल्ल लहु व मन युद्लिल फला हादिय लहु। नशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह वहदहु ला शरीक लहु व नशहदु अन्न सय्यिदना व मौलाना मुहम्मदन अब्दुहु व रसूलुहु सल्लल्लाहु तआला अलैहि व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि व बारक व सल्लम तस्लीमन कसीरन कसीरा। अम्मा बअदु फअऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। वकज़ालिक औहैना इलैक रूहन मिन अम्रिना मा कुन्त तदरी मल किताबु वलल ईमान वलाकिन जअलनाहु नूरन नहदी बिही मन नशाअु मिन इबादिना व इन्नका लतहदी इला सिरातिन मुस्तकीम सिरातिल्लाहि अल्लज़ी लहु मा फिस समावाति व मा फिल अर्द अला इलल्लाहि तसीरुल उमूर। वक़ाल तआला वकज़ालिक औहैना इलैका क़ुरआनन अरबिय्यन लितुन्ज़िर उम्मल क़ुरा व मन हौलहा व तुन्ज़िर यौमल जम'i ला रैब फ़ीहि फ़रीक़ुन फ़िल जन्नति व फ़रीक़ुन फ़िस सईर। वक़ाल तआला इन्ना नहनु नज़्ज़लना अज़्ज़िक्र व इन्ना लहु लहाफ़िज़ून। वक़ाल तआला व इन्नहु लतंज़ीलु रब्बिल आलमीन नज़ल बिहि अर्रूहुल अमीन अला क़ल्बिका लितकून मिनल मुन्ज़िरीन बिलिसानिन अरबिय्यिन मुबीन व इन्नहु लफ़ी ज़ुबुरिल अव्वलीन अवलम यकुन लहुम आयतन अन यअलमहु उलमाउ बनी इस्राईल वलौ नज़्ज़लनाहु अला बअदिल अअजमीन फ़क़रअहु अलैहिम मा कानू बिही मुअमिनीन कज़ालिक सलकनाहु फ़ी क़ुलूबिल मुजरिमीन ला युमिनून बिही हत्ता यरौल अज़ाबल अलीम। सदक़ल्लाहु मौलानल अज़ीम व सदक़ रसूलुहुन नबियुल करीम व नहनु अला मा क़ाल रब्बुना व ख़ालिक़ुना व राज़िक़ुना मिनश शाहिदीन वश शाकिरीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। इन्नल्लाहा व मलाइकतहु युसल्लूना अलन नबी या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू सल्लू अलैहि व सल्लिमू तस्लीमा। दुरूद शरीफ पढ़े सब। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मद व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मुहम्मद कमा सल्लैता अला सय्यिदिना इब्राहीम व अला आलि सय्यिदिना इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद। अल्लाहुम्मा बारिक अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मद व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मुहम्मद कमा बारकता अला सय्यिदिना इब्राहीम व अला आलि सय्यिदिना इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद। Respected elders, brothers, friends, भाई लेडीज भी सुन रही घर पर, रिसीवर नहीं है। अरे यार रिसीवर लगाओ नहीं। इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह तुम्हारे लिए आसान करे। Youngsters, mashallah, it's a great pleasure to sit here among you and be part of the special occasion of Khatm Quran. Mashallah, we have Moulana Najib Sahab from Quran Academy, Bristol. Mufti Javed Sahab here from Al-Habib Academy, mashallah. Moulana Ibrahim Noor Sahab from Islamic Academy, Coventry. Another ulama and friends, mashallah. So it's a very blessed occasion. This young man is going to finish his Hifz. He's worked hard for 5 years, mashallah, to commit the Quran to his memory. So we are going to witness his Khatm Quran and participate in the dua. Inshallah, Allah will accept our duas, make things easy for us, make things easy for Al-Falaah Academy. Yes, I remember when we came here, it was a small house. Moulana Bilal Sahab was here as well. We were sitting upstairs and then we came down for Bayan. MashaAllah, we can see a nice place, nice masjid now. We make dua that whatever debt is on Al-Falah's shoulders, we take it as our own debt. And we try and help as much as we can and remove this debt and help Moulana Fakhruddin Sahab to take this institute from strength to strength, inshallah. We make dua that may Allah accept all the khidmat that is taking place over here, maktab, Hifz Quran, or khidmat that are taking place. May Allah accept them. Respected elders, brothers, when there is jalsa of Quran, we talk about Quran Pak. So, what is Quran Pak? What is the benefit of reciting Quran Pak? What is the point of becoming Hafiz of Quran Pak? We need to understand these things. Youngsters today, my friends, don't understand, they don't value the Quran, they don't understand, realize how great Quran is. First of all, Quran is not a man-made book. Quran is the book of Allah. Quran is the word of Allah, direct word of Allah, revealed through the archangel Sayyiduna Jibreel Ameen alayhi salatu wassalam upon the heart of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And he taught it to the Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een, like your Ustadji sits with you and teaches you. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to teach Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een in a similar manner, starting from Darul Arqam until his migration in Medina Munawwara, and then in Medina Munawwara in Masjid Nabawi Sharif. He used to have classes, Sahaba would attend, he would read to them, and then he would listen to them, and he would make sure they recite properly, memorize properly. He would tell them to write it down, it would be noted down, and it was preserved, protected, it was transmitted throughout the 1400 years of our Islamic history. Sina basina, from heart to heart. Not pen and paper to pen and paper. Pen and paper, it could have been destroyed. Somebody could have destroyed all the copies or tampered with them, messed around with them. But nobody could mess around with Quran because it was transmitted from heart to heart. And what is memorized, committed to memory, you can't wipe that out. Because there will always be people around the world who will be memorizing it and who will be preserving it. Even in this day and age, when there is so much fitna around the world, among the 1.7 billion Muslims, we get millions of Hafiz. So how can the enemies of Islam annihilate and finish off and wipe out Quran from the face of this earth? They can't. They can throw all the copies in the ocean, but the Hafiz will sit down and rewrite it. So Quran is a special book. It's the word of Allah. It was preserved, protected in its original, purest form from day one until today. Nothing has been changed in there. No words, no letters, no meanings have been changed. Everything is preserved as it was revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, since it's not a man-made book, it's Allah's book, we have been told to recite it. And when we sit down to recite it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees us, Allah watches us. وَمَا تَكُونُ فِي شَأْنِهِ وَمَا تَتْلُو مِنْهُ مِنْ قُرْآنٍ وَلَا تَعْمَلُونَ مِنْ عَمَلٍ إِلَّا كُنَّا عَلَيْكُمْ شُهُودًا إِذْ تُفِيضُونَ فِيهِ. You are never in any condition or state, nor do you ever recite Quran in a state, nor do you busy yourself in any deed or action, but we are watching you, we are witnessing your action, your amal, your deed, your recitation. When you are reciting the Quran, our Prophet ﷺ told us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pays great attention to your recitation. لله أشد أذنا لصاحب القرآن من صاحب القينة إلى قينته أو كما قال عليه السلام. In the days of Jahiliyyah, the pre-Islamic era, they used to call in singers, dancers, and they would have their majlis at night, and they would pay great attention, they would be glued to the singer. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained that just as a person would be listening to his personal singer and he would be glued to the song, that is nothing in comparison to the attention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pays to the recitation of a reciter of the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listens to your Quran wherever you are, whether you recite the Quran in the masjid, or you recite it at home, or recite it in your room, or recite it in school, or recite it in college or in car, or you listen to it in the car and you follow the recitation on the CD. When you are busy with the Quran, Allah is busy with you. You know our mashayikh say, Man batu mashghool wa tuba Zaid wa Amar. Hazrat Moulana Khalil Ahmad Saharanpuri rahmatullahi alayhi, who is the Shaykh of Hazrat Shaykh al-Hadith Moulana Muhammad Zakaria Sahab, Muhajir Madani Nawwarallahu Murqadahu. So Hazrat Shaykh was a young man. Moulana Khalil Ahmad Saharanpuri rahmatullahi alayhi was dictating him Bazlul Majhood, Sharaf Bukhari. So Hazrat Shaykh says that Hazrat would look through the shuruhat and then he would speak and I would note down. So he said once Hazrat was going through all the commentaries and looking, and I was sat there waiting for Hazrat to dictate, and I started daydreaming. I don't know where I was wandering around, and suddenly Hazrat says, Man tu batu mashghool wa tuba Zaid wa Amar. I am busy in you and you are busy in Zaid wa Amar. Meaning Hazrat's tawajjuhat were focused on him and he was wandering around elsewhere. Hazrat said, I was so scared, I forgot all those khiyalat and tasawwurat which were coming with me, and I paid attention to what Hazrat was about to say. So when mashayikh focus on their murids and attention, tawajjuh upon them, so imagine the tawajjuh and attention or focus of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine that tawajjuh of Allah when a person is reciting the Quran. This is what the Prophet ﷺ is saying, that Allah pays great attention to a person when he is reciting the Quran. Therefore, we should recite the Quran as much as we can. Why? Why? Because it's the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah loves us when we recite the Quran. You know, if I had written a book and I came in Al-falaah and I saw someone sitting there and reading my book, I entered the masjid, I was like, wow, mashallah, he's reading my book. I feel chuffed. Right? So when Allah is watching you while you are reading Allah's book, will Allah be chuffed or not? He'll be really happy. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Quran Sharif padh hai. Allah is very happy at you when He sees you reciting the Quran. Once I came to Zakaria Masjid in Bolton in the evening, summer days, 5 o'clock, Maktab time, was the namaz time. I entered the masjid, we were going to have an assembly of the students. Whole masjid was empty, but one Sudani brother was sitting in a corner of the masjid, absorbed in tilawat. So as I entered the masjid and I saw him, I just kept looking at him for a bit. Wow, mashallah, you know, he's so much into the Quran, he's must in the Quran. When I felt so happy, imagine how much happy Allah would have felt. So, when you get time, you should sit in the masjid, even if you are alone, and recite the Quran. Do we recite the Quran today? Tell me, my dear brothers. Within the last 24 hours, how much Quran did you recite? 3 siparas, 2 siparas, 1 sipara, half juz, quarter juz. How many pages did you recite? If you recited some Quran, alhamdulillah. If you did not recite any Quran, you are missing out on something huge. And this life is to do something, to gather hasanat, to collect hasanat as much as possible. Quran is the best means of collecting and gathering hasanat and good deeds. So we should have our daily wazifa, and in that wazifa we have to include Quran and recite Quran as much as we can. This is first point. What is Quran? Quran is the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how should we treat the Quran? We should recite the Quran as much as possible. Those who are Hafiz, like our Hafiz Saeed naam hai aapka.
Saeed.
You are Hafiz now. You should make a habit of reciting Quran inside Salah, inside Tahajjud, Ishraq, Chasht, Awwabin, Nawafil. शेख यूनुस साहब यूसुफ से हाफिज हो जी, रोजाना नवाफिल में एक पारा पढ़ा करो. And once he said to me, खामोशी से चुपचाप ना पढ़ो, आवाज से पढ़ो. आवाज से पढ़ने का फायदा और ही है. अब मेरी तो आदत है चुपचाप पढ़ने की, क्योंकि चुपचाप पढ़ने में ज्यादा पढ़ लेते हैं. वो जोर से पढ़ने जाते हैं तो थोड़ा पढ़ा जाता है. तो शेख ने कहा तो फिर कभी कभी थोड़ा जोर से भी पढ़ लेते हैं. Hadith says, Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha was asked about the recitation of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in tahajjud. Was it loudly or silently? And she replied, sometimes loudly, sometimes silently. So the Sahabi said, Alhamdulillah, Allah has kept flexibility in the matter. So, if you can recite loudly, it's more virtuous, better, because your tongue, your heart, your mind, everything is working, so you get more sawab. Otherwise, recite silently. In Nawafil, if you are alone, recite loudly. If there is others around you, recite quietly. Hazrat Qari Muhammad Tayyib Sahib Rahmatullahi Alayhi, the Muhtamim, principal of Darul Ulum Deoband for 50 years, he used to read long awwabin after Maghrib namaz. 6 rakats awwabin is mentioned in hadith. If you recite 6 rakats awwabin, hadith says Allah will give you sawab of ibadat for 12 years. So 6 rakats and you get sawab of ibadat for how many years? 12 years. Will you be punctual of awwabin inshallah?
Inshallah.
So make a habit, take 6 minutes. He used to read long awwabin. Sometimes people are waiting for food and he's reading awwabin. Sometimes people are waiting for Bayan, but he's reading awwabin. Sometimes he's not well, he's sick, but he's reading his long awwabin. So he was asked, Hazrat, why is it you always read long awwabin? And he said, one day my father sat me down and he said, Muhammad Tayyib, मैंने तुझको आलिम बनाया तेरे लिए, तुझको कारी बनाया तेरे लिए, मुफ्ती बनाया तेरे लिए, सब तुझे फायदा देगा आखिरत में, लेकिन हाफिज बनाया मेरे लिए. तो तू रोजाना एक पारा कुरान शरीफ का तिलावत करके मुझे सवाब पहुंचा दिया कर. मैंने कहा ठीक है. तो उस दिन से मैंने आदत बना ली कि रोजाना एक पारा तिलावत करके अपने वालिद मरहूम को इसाले सवाब करता हूँ, और ये एक पारा में अव्वाबीन में बढ़ता हूँ. तो मैं एक किसी दिन भी मेरा ये पारा अव्वाबीन का नहीं छोड़ता. सफर में हूँ कि हजर में हूँ, बीमारी में हूँ कि तंदुरुस्ती में हूँ, कुछ भी हो जाए, सारी दुनिया उल्टी हो जाए, लेकिन मेरा ये पारा नहीं छूटना चाहिए. I made you alim, mufti, qari for you, but I made you hafiz for me. You have to read one sipara Quran every day and send the sawab to me. And you can send sawab for the living as well, not just for the dead, for dead and for the living as well. Because sending sawab is like a gift. I give you a pen as a gift, or a pagdi as a gift, or a rumal as a gift. So I give you one Quran as a gift. Is it okay? So you read some Quran, send it as a gift. So Hazrat Qari Sahib said, I read one para in awwabin and send it for my father. This is why it takes me long. MashaAllah. औलाद हो तो ऐसी हो. अल्लाह हमें भी ऐसी औलाद नसीब करे.
आमीन.
अल्लाह हाफिज सईद को भी इस तरह कुरान पाक पढ़ने की तौफीक अता फरमाए. नमाज में पढ़ने की तौफीक दे कि नमाज में पढ़ने से सवाब बढ़ जाता है. You get more sawab for reading Quran in namaz. One hadith in Mishkat Sharif says, قراءة القرآن في الصلاة أفضل من قراءة القرآن في غير الصلاة.
سبحان الله.
وقراءة القرآن في غير الصلاة أفضل من التسبيح والتهليل والتكبير. والتسبيح والتهليل أفضل من الصدقة. والصدقة أفضل من الصوم. والصوم جنة من النار. أو كما قال عليه السلام. Reciting Quran in Salat is better than reciting Quran outside Salah. And reciting Quran outside Salah is better than Tasbih, Takbir, Tahleel. And Tasbih, Tahleel, Takbir is better than Sadaqah. And Sadaqah is better than Saum. And Saum is a shield from the fire of Jahannam. So imagine when you read in Quran how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be happy with you. Quran is the zikr of Allah. Allah said, Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra. Zikr. And Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said regarding zikr, if a person was sitting with dirhams and silver coins in his lap and he is distributing them, and another person was sitting with him, by him, and he was busy in zikr, لَكَانَ الذَّاكِرُ لِلَّهِ أَفْضَلُ. The one who was busy in zikr will be better than the one who is distributing those coins. This is the power of zikr, power of remembrance of Allah. And Quran is zikr of Allah. So the more Quran you recite, the better for you. And the more closer you will be to Allah, the more closeness and proximity you will gain to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more mahboob and beloved you will become to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is why we have to read Quran, because it is the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah loves it to be recited. Sahl ibn Abdullah Tusturi rahmatullahi alayhi says, Alamatu hubbillahi hubbul Quran. وعلامة حب القرآن حب السنة النبوية. And he went on to mention other signs. A sign of the love of Allah is the love of Quran. And a sign of the love of Quran is the love of Sunnah. So, if you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you will have to love Quran Pak as well. And the love of Quran will take you to the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the first point we need to keep in mind, that we have to recite the Quran because Quran is the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, second point, memorizing the Quran. Hafiz Saeed has memorized the Quran. What are the benefits of memorizing the Quran? Benefit for Hafiz Saeed himself. First thing is, he is Hafiz. The Hafiz will be able to recite Quran whenever he wants, wherever he wants, while driving, or while sitting alone, or even lying down, trying to sleep, can't fall asleep, start reading the Quran. Sometimes, we can't fall asleep, so we start reciting the Quran, we read so many juz while our head is on the pillow. Because नींद नहीं आ रही है, कुरान पढ़ना शुरू किया, 1 पारा, 2 पारा, 3 पारा, 4 पारा कुरान पढ़ लिया लेटे. Because you are Hafiz. I was reading this book of Hifz, and it says in there was this Hafiz Sahib in Pakistan, and when it's harvest time, what happens is some thieves come and take the harvest by night. So they have to go and guard the field. So Hafiz Sahib would go after Isha and guard the field, go around, and then he would come near the kuwa, the well, and put his bistara and lie down. The thieves would come and see him reciting the Quran, because while he is lying down, he would recite the Quran. So he would recite loudly and they could hear him, so they realized that Hafiz Sahib is awake, so we can't go and cut the harvest. So they run away. They come 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they come at night, they come during the day, and Hafiz Sahib is sitting there reciting Quran. So one day they came to him and said, Hafizji, tu sote kab ho? When do you sleep? He said, why? You've been coming for the past few nights and you're always reciting the Quran. And Hafiz Sahib said, oh. He said, I just lie down and I start reciting the Quran. I fall asleep as well and I keep reciting while I'm asleep. But now you've told me you come to the cut, I'm going to stay awake now. So he used to recite the Quran while he's sleeping. Because he had a habit of reciting, so he's reciting even when he's sleeping. So he's getting his sleep as well and his recitation as well. There have been mashayikh who used to recite Quran so much during the day, especially during Ramzan, that when they would lie down for a nap, they would keep reciting, they would sleep as well, they would wake up after half an hour and they would have read 2-3 siparas ahead and they would be at another sipara. They take their sleep as well and their recitation is continuing as well. So there are mashayikh of this type who used to love the Quran and they would recite it so much. Hafiz Sahib, mashallah, has the ability. The first benefit of becoming Hafiz is you can recite Quran as much as you want. You go to a Maut Mayyat's house and you want to read Yasin. You don't need to take that Yasin para in your hand. You can recite Yasin by heart. Sometimes you might not have wudu as well. So you might don't have to say, let me make wudu. You know your Yasin by heart. You just recite Yasin by heart. And we should recite Yasin and send a sawab for the dead. Deceased people, there's no harm in there. Some people say this khatam is bidat and that khatam is bidat. Well, saying this is bidat as well. Don't say this is bidat, that is bidat without having proper knowledge. So, when you become Hafiz, the first benefit is you can recite Quran as much as you want. Read the rewards. And then, people ask, since the whole world is now material, so people ask, what is the sawab for this? What is the sawab for 2 rakat namaz? What is the sawab for Siddi Tilawat? What is the sawab for Sadqa? So we have to go and study and tell them, iska sawab ye hai, iska sawab ye, uska sawab ye. But now before, we didn't get these types of questions. But karo, Allah ki khushi ke liye karo. Just to make Allah happy, just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything a mu'min does should be for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rizai ilahi. Yabghuna wajhahu. और यबगून वजहहू जो कुरान शरीफ में जगह जगह आता है फसम्मा वजहुल्लाह कुल्लु शैइन हालिकुन इल्ला वजहहू यानी यबगून रिदाहू seeking Allah's rida and His pleasure. Everything should be for the pleasure of Allah. So becoming a Hafiz is also for the pleasure of Allah. So when you become Hafiz, Allah will be pleased with you. When Allah is pleased with you, you got everything. If Allah is angry with you, you've lost everything. So you want to make Allah pleased with you, happy with you, you become Hafiz to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, when you become Hafiz, you get lots of rewards. For Hafiz, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, on the day of Qiyamah, when Hisab Kitab is done, Hafiz behaved properly. This is shart. He behaved properly. He spent his life according to Shariat. Namaz, Roza 5 times, Roza or Zakat, Hajj, and avoiding haram acts, sood, gambling, drugs, sharab, haram acts, illicit friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, zina, all these types of deeds. We have to practice. So if the Hafiz behaved properly and practiced properly, he spent his life accordingly, his Hisab Kitab is done in Maidan Hashar, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, Ajayye Hafiz Sahab, Iqra, Wartaqi, Warattil, Kama kunta turattilu fi dunya, fa inna manzilataka inda akhiri ayatin. Read and rise, read and rise, read and rise. Padhta ja, chadhta ja, padhta ja, chadhta ja, padhta ja, chadhta ja. Tera station wahan hai jahan tera padhna khatam ho.
Subhanallah.
Your rank, your grade, your Jannat, your rank in Jannat will be where you stop your recitation. So if he read the whole Quran because his Quran was Pakka, then he will have the highest rank. But if he stopped in Surah Baqarah, then his rank is stopped. Because he doesn't know his Quran is Kacha. So he stopped after a few pages, then that's his rank. So you have to know your Quran Pakka so you can complete it and get to the highest rank. How? This is virtue. of becoming Hafiz. And then there are many virtues for parents as well. So parents should turn their attention towards making their children Hafiz. These days, in many cases, we direct our children towards dunya, degrees, college, uni. We want our kids to become doctors, barristers, lawyers, engineers, so that they can make good money. But we have to remember, as they say, if your son has a good degree, good education, and then he's making good money, become doctor, lawyer, solicitor, barrister, big house, lavish lifestyle, then the parents have to be very careful. भाई कोई गलत बात ना हो जाए, बेटा नाराज हो जाएगा, बेटी को गुस्सा नहीं करने का. We mustn't make him angry with us. So they have to be really careful. On the other hand, if you give your son dini education, you make him hafiz, alim, humble, give him good akhlaq, good upbringing, good tarbiyat, then your son will be scared of you कि मेरे माँ बाप नाराज ना हो जाए. I don't want my parents to be angry with me. He will be careful and he will take care of you. So give him dini education so he can be a coolness of eyes for you. भाई जरूरी फोटा हो तो लोग गैर जरूरी फोटा क्यों लेते हो? So, if your son is Hafiz, then Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, the parents will be given crown on the day of Qiyamah, and it will be more nurani, shiny than the sun if it was come in your house. If the sun was brought into our homes, imagine how much nur there would be in our homes. So that crown will have more nur and light than the nur of the sun. And the parents will be brought in front of the whole congregation in Maidan-e-Hashar, and they will feel really happy that this is the barakat of making our son Hafiz. So, if you have children, make them Hafiz. And inshallah, they will do your khidmat as well. They will behave properly. And inshallah, they will take you in Jannah. And they will bring you that crown on the day of Qiyamah as well. And then, family members, encourage your nephews to become Hafiz as well. भांजों भतीजों को, बच्चियां हाफिज बन सकती हो, उनको भी हाफिज बनाओ. Because if you encourage them, give them some encouragement, push them, help them. You know, these days we have to give some sweet toffees to give them some motivation as well. Normally what we do is tell our children, when you finish your sipara, you come to me, I'll give you 10 pounds. So every day he's working hard quickly to finish his sipara so he can go to grandpa or uncle or auntie and get those 10 pounds. So he's collecting 10 pounds from everywhere and he's becoming rich, feeling happy. So when you give them this type of incentive, they get a little bit of urge, push, and they get Hafiz quickly. So when this is encouragement is done by the family, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Adkhalahu Allahu al-Jannah wa shaffa'ahu fi 'asharatin min ahli baytihi kulluhum qad wajabat lahum nar." Allah will take that Hafiz into Jannah, and his shafa'at will be accepted for 10 family members for whom Jahannam was lazim. So he will save you. Uncle, auntie, mamu, chacha, dada, nana, nani, चलो आ जाओ. अल्लाह पाक ने बचा लिया है, मुझे 10 पासपोर्ट दिए, 10 सर्टिफिकेट दिए हैं, तो एक पासपोर्ट आप ले लो, एक सर्टिफिकेट आप ले लो, एक आप ले लो, चलो मेरे साथ. तो फैमिली को भी फायदा होगा, खुद हाफिज को भी फायदा, माँ बाप को भी फायदा, फैमिली को भी फायदा. इसलिए हाफिज बनाना चाहिए। फिर पूरी कम्युनिटी का फायदा, होल कम्युनिटी बेनिफिट्स फ्रॉम हिफ्ज, बिकॉज बिकमिंग हाफिज इज फर्ज किफाया। If the whole community don't produce a single hafiz, they are all sinful. सब गुनहगार। मेहनत क्यों नहीं की, अपने बच्चों को हाफिज क्यों नहीं बनाया? लेकिन थोड़े बहुत हाफिज बन गए तो सबकी जिम्मेदारी पूरी हो गई। जैसे नमाज जनाजा, if nobody prays janaza and they bury some Muslim without janaza, everybody is sinful. जनाजा जरूरी है। I went to one place for one janaza, and there was this Ghoria, non-Muslim, ghair Muslim. He was at the qabr and he was conducting everything. Chalo bhai, ye karo, wo karo, do this, do that. So I said, why is this non-Muslim over here? He said, well, Moulana Sahab, you know, we have hired him. He's been working for us for 20 years now, and he's always here at the funeral. We pay him wages, you know. He works, and many times the imams don't come to the Qabristan, so there is no one there for dua. So he makes the dua as well. तो क्या गुड़िया दुआ करता है? कहाँ ये गुड़िया दुआ करता है? इसने सीख लिया है, इसको आता है दुआ करना। तो गोरा है क्या, मुस्लिमों कब्र पे दुआ करा देता है। तौबा, मैं तो सर पकड़ के रह गया। अब शुक्र है कि जनाजा नहीं पढ़ा था, अगर जनाजा भी पढ़ाना शुरू कर दिया तो क्या होगा कि 4 तकबीर तो कहनी, अल्लाह अकबर अल्लाह अकबर अल्लाह अकबर पढ़ा दिया जाता। ऐसा भी होता है। So if nobody prays janaza, nobody gives proper burial, everybody is sinful. But if some people pray janaza, then सबकी ड्यूटी पूरी हो गई। Same is Hafiz Quran. Becoming Hafiz, producing Hufaz is farz kifaya. We have been to many areas around the world where they are not fulfilling this obligation. Then when Ramzan comes, Tarawih time, either Alam Tara or कुरान शरीफ हाथ में पकड़ लिया और अंदर देखकर पढ़ रहे हैं। और अमेरिका में इन सम प्लेसेस प्रोजेक्टर, सामने स्क्रीन, बटन लेके खड़ा है, टिक 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 टिक, टर्निंग द पेजेस एंड रीडिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोजेक्टर। नया। और बाज इमाम मोबाइल, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर रहीम वलद्दालिन, कुरान निकाल लिया, हम मोबाइल में पढ़ रहे हैं कुरान शरीफ, तरावी। तो all these are distracting people from becoming hafiz. There should be no distraction. We shouldn't, use these means. Otherwise, Quran is going to be wiped out. Nobody is going to become hafiz. Who's going to preserve the Quran? So we have to produce huffaz. Those cities, towns, countries, areas who are not producing huffaz are all sinful. Every area there should be huffaz. So Moulana Fakhruddin Sahab, Hafiz Saeed Sahab are doing us all a favor that in this area they are producing huffaz, mashallah. So everybody's duty is being fulfilled. So whole community is benefiting. So in making huffaz, producing huffaz, there is benefit of the whole community. This is why we have to understand what Quran is, reciting Quran, producing huffaz of Quran within the society, and then many other benefits. If you go into practicing on the Quran, teaching the Quran, spreading the meanings of the Quran, teaching people the tafsir of the Quran, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ, and all these virtues. Allahu Akbar. Books of hadith are filled with virtues of Quran, Quran reciters, Quran teachers, Quran exegetes. This is why people write tafsir of the Quran. I have brought some tafsir over here as well. My friend Jawad is sitting there. तफसीर की किताब है बॉक्स में, हैं उसमें है हमारे सूरह नूह की तफसीर है. इफ यू वांट यू कैन बाय फ्रॉम देम. मस्जिद में बाहर बेचना, मस्जिद में बेचना अच्छा नहीं है. पैसा सामान हाजिर करके दिखाने के लिए रख देना, ठीक है ना. तो उसमें वैसे इसमें मस्जिद की नीयत करने कभी नहीं की है. मस्जिद की नीयत कर ली है, हाँ, तो फिर बाहर रखना, अंदर नहीं रखना, गलती हो जाएगी. तो ये 3 पाउंड की एक किताब है और सूरह नूह है. सूरह मरियम भी है, सूरह मरियम ही है, बस फातिहा खत्म होगी. तो वो 4-4 पाउंड की है. अगर आपको चाहिए तो ले लेना उनसे, तो फायदा हो जाएगा. आप पढ़ो, इंशाल्लाह बच्चों को पढ़ाओ. अल्लाह रब्बुल इज्जत वल जलाल हम सबको कुरान से लगाव नसीब करे, आमीन. कुरान से ताल्लुक नसीब करे, कुरान का मीनिंग और मैसेज समझने की तौफीक अता फरमाए और कुरान पाक पर अमल करने की अल्लाह हमको तौफीक फरमाए, कुरान पाक की नशर व इशाअत की तौफीक अता फरमाए। हफीज साहब कुरान पढ़ लो फिर दुआ करा दो।
अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
माशाअल्लाह, वालेकुम सलाम।
अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। कुल हुवल्लाहु अहद, अल्लाहुस समद, लम यलिद व लम यूलद व लम यकुल लहू कुफुवन अहद। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। कुल अऊज़ु बिरब्बिल फलक मिन शर्रि मा खलक व मिन शर्रि गासिकिन इज़ा वक़ब व मिन शर्रिन नफ़्फ़ाथाति फ़िल उक़द व मिन शर्रि हासिदिन इज़ा हसद। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। कुल अऊज़ु बिरब्बिन नास मलिकिन नास इलाहिन नास मिन शर्रिल वस्वासिल खन्नास अल्लज़ी युवस्विसु फ़ी सुदूरिन नास मिनल जिन्नति वन नास। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर्रहीम मालिकि यौमिद्दीन। इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन। इहदिनस सिरातल मुस्तकीम सिरातल लज़ीना अनअमता अलैहिम गैरिल मग़दूबि अलैहिम वलद्दाल्लीन। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अलिफ लाम मीम। ज़ालिकल किताबु ला रैब फ़ीहि हुदल लिलमुत्तक़ीन अल्लज़ीना युमिनून बिल गैबि व युक़ीमूनस सलाता व मिम्मा रज़क़नाहुम युनफ़िक़ून वल्लज़ीना युमिनून बिमा उन्ज़िल इलैक व मा उन्ज़िल मिन क़ब्लिक व बिल आखिरति हुम यूक़िनून उलाइका अला हुदम मिन रब्बिहिम व उलाइका हुमुल मुफ़्लिहून। इन्नल्लज़ीना कफ़रू सवाउन अलैहिम अअन्ज़रतहुम अम लम तुन्ज़िरहुम ला युमिनून। ख़तमल्लाहु अला क़ुलूबिहिम व अला समइहिम व अला अबसारिहिम ग़िशावतुन व लहुम अज़ाबुन अज़ीम। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम।
माशाअल्लाह। आप उस्ताद हैं? मुफ्ती साहब आ जाओ। माशाअल्लाह, पकड़ो इसको। आ जाओगे। उस्ताद कौन है? आप ही हैं? लाओ उस्ताद को। आ जाओगे।
हाफिज़
लो,
इस्माइल।
बरकत लगा दो। लो साहब। माशाअल्लाह। अल्लाह पाक मुबारक करे इनके लिए। अल्लाह इनके सीने में जब तक ये जिंदा रहे कुरान को महफूज रखे।
मामू का है मामू।
अल्लाह इन्हें कुरान का शगफ नसीब करे और कुरान पाक पर अमल करने की तौफीक अता फरमाए। बराबर बांध दो बेचारा, घुसा दो, बस ये हो गया। माशाअल्लाह माशाअल्लाह। दुआ कर लें
जी।
दुरूद शरीफ पढ़ लें। सुब्हानक अल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिक नशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता नस्तगफिरुका व नतूबु इलैक। अल्लाहुम्मा लकल हम्दु कुल्लुहु व लकश शुक्रू कुल्लुहु व लकल मुल्कु कुल्लुहु बियदिकल खैरु कुल्लुहु व इलैका युरजअुल अम्रु कुल्लुहु ला नुहसी सनाअन अलैक अंता कमा असनैत अला नफ्सिक। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि व सल्लिम व बारिक अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي نبي الرحمة كما تحب وترضى عدد ما تحب وترضى كلما ذكره الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكره الغافلون. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وعافنا وارزقنا واسترنا واجبرنا واهدنا وارفعنا إنا لما أنزلت إلينا من خير فقراء. اللهم اغفر لجميع أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ارحم أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم تجاوز عن أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم فرج الكرب عن أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم استر واجبر واحفظ واهدي أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم نور قلوبنا بالقرآن وزين أخلاقنا بالقرآن ونجنا من النار بالقرآن وادخلنا الجنة بشفاعة القرآن. اللهم اجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا وكروبنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم آنس وحشتنا في قبورنا. اللهم ارحمنا بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. اللهم ذكرنا منه ما نسينا وعلمنا منه ما جهلنا وارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وأطراف النهار واجعله لنا حجة يا رب العالمين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك وأولياؤك يا رب العالمين या रहमर रहीमीन। महज अपने फضल और करम से हम सब की पूरी पूरी मग़फ़िरत और बख्शिश फरमा दीजिए। या अल्लाह बेशक हम बहुत गुनहगार खताकार सियाकार जैसे भी हैं आपके ही बंदे हैं, आपके पाक प्यारे हबीब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की उम्मती हैं, उनकी लाज रखते हुए हम सब की मग़फ़िरत फरमा दीजिए। या अल्लाह इस वक्त कलाम पाक का ख़त्म हुआ है, कलाम पाक के ख़त्म की बरकत से हम सब की मग़फ़िरत फरमा दीजिए। आपके अस्माए हुस्ना के तुफ़ैल में हम सब की मग़फ़िरत फरमा दीजिए। या अल्लाह हम सब की और पूरी उम्मत मुस्लिमा की मग़फ़िरत फरमा दीजिए और पूरी उम्मत मुस्लिमा पर रहम कर दीजिए। या अल्लाह करम कर दीजिए, हिदायत की हवाओं को आम फरमाइए। या अल्लाह हिदायत की हवाओं को चला दीजिए, हिदायत की लहरों को चला दीजिए, हिदायत की चादरों को फैला दीजिए। मुसलमान को भी हिदायत अता फरमाइए और गैर मुस्लिम को भी हिदायत नसीब फरमाइए। हिदायत के दरवाजे खोल दीजिए। या अल्लाह आप हमें इस मुल्क में लाए हैं, शायद आप इस मुल्क वालों का भला चाहते हैं। या अल्लाह इन्हें भी हिदायत नसीब फरमाइए, इन्हें भी दीन की समझ अता फरमाइए, इस्लाम की हकीकत और हक्कानियत को इनके सामने भी वाज़ेह फरमाइए, इनके क़ुलूब को इस्लाम और मुसलमानों के लिए नरम कर दीजिए, हर किस्म के तशद्दुद को ख़त्म फरमाइए और या अल्लाह नरमी और मोहब्बत और प्यार से रहने की तौफीक अता फरमाइए। परवरदिगार आलम, या अल्लाह इस वक्त हाफिज सईद ने कलाम पाक को खत्म किया है, या अल्लाह इनकी मेहनत को कबूल फरमाइए। अल्लाह accept the hard work and endeavor and effort which Hafiz Saeed Saab made in becoming Hafiz. Allah reward him for every moment, every minute, every second he spent in reciting the Quran. Allah preserve the Quran in his heart for as long as he lives. Allah give him the love of Quran, give him the shauq and ishq and sharaf of Quran. Allah give him the ability to recite Quran as much as possible. Allah give him, Ya Allah, the benefits of reciting the Quran. Give him your proximity and closeness and qurb. Allah give us all the tawfiq to recite the Quran as much as we can. Allah give us all the tawajjuh and attention towards making our children hafiz and alim. Oh Allah, you make our children hafiz and alim. Make our children coolness of eyes for us. Oh Allah, you have taught us this dua. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Oh Allah, we are making this dua to you. Oh Allah, make our children, our families, coolness of eyes for us. And oh Allah, we are sitting in this madrasa. Accept the khidmat of this madrasa. Oh Allah, give good health to Moulana Fakhruddin Sahab. Accept this Al-falaah institute. Oh Allah, grant it barakah and taraqi and progress. Oh Allah, and fulfill all the help in paying off all the debts that are on the shoulders of Al-falaah, and give the Muslim community the ability to participate and help in paying off this debt and loan. Oh Allah, accept the khidmat that are taking place over here. Take it from strength to strength. Grant in them progress and barakah. And oh Allah, open new channels and ways for them and accept their khidmat. Allah, go give good reward to all the teachers and all the community members who are helping in taking this institute forward. Oh Allah, give those students who come to study over here in Maktab, give them ilm nafi', give them proper knowledge, and oh Allah, keep them steadfast on deen and on sirat al-mustaqim. Oh Allah, accept our humble du'as. Oh Allah, be pleased with us. Many friends are sitting over here. They have many desires. Who are friends listening at home, on the internet, on Mixler. Oh Allah, whatever needs they have in their hearts and minds, oh Allah, fulfill their needs. Oh Allah, fulfill their needs, help them, assist them, support them, take care of them, protect them, accept our humble du'as. Oh Allah, be pleased with us. Oh Allah, give us all those good things which your beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked from you, and protect us from all those trials, tribulations, problems, fitnas, sicknesses, illnesses from which your beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sought your protection. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصل اللهم وسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.